Hi everybody, and welcome to Barbie Dolls of the Week. So this week we're going to have part 3 and the final chapter of Attack of the Clones. So I wanted to do one more clone video because there's a few that I want to show you that started it all for me. So first of all, I want to show you two dolls from the Real Model collection. These were from the late 80s. These are from like 89, something like that. It says, the Real Model Collection, the most beautiful girls in the world. So there were three of them, and they're here, pictured here on the box. So you've got Christie Brinkley, and Beverly Johnson, and Cheryl Tiegs. Now, of course, at this point, I don't know how well, especially these two, are known, but they were very well known at that time and for quite a while. Christie Brinkley, of course, she was on Dancing with the Stars recently, or at least briefly was, and I think her daughter took over is what I heard because she hurt her leg or something. So anyway, this is the Christie Brinkley doll. Now, I didn't get these for a long, long time, as you can tell. Just got them recently from the same seller. And, part of the reason was because of her hair. It's like nobody should wear their hair like that. And I know this is just the way it's displayed in the box, but I mean, it's just that, late 80s and into the 90s, they started doing dolls' hair just huge. And if you look at Christie in the picture, I mean, yeah, it didn't look like that. Maybe in a certain windswept photo shoot it might, but, not typically. But I think the doll's face is pretty. Not as pretty as the Beverly Johnson one I'm going to show you next, but I do like the 80s inspired dresses. I just thought this was cool, and it was only, the main reason I got this, even though I don't love this doll, is because it's a real person, and I tend to really like dolls of real people, and especially when you can get them for such a good deal. This is a vintage toy at this point. By the way, Matchbox made these, so I thought that was interesting. I didn't get the Cheryl Tiegs one. I mean, you can get it on eBay or somewhere, but I just really didn't care for that one, so I didn't get it. Yeah, and really the Cheryl Tiegs and the Christie Brinkley look a little bit alike, I think. From now I haven't seen them in person together, but from the pictures online and on this box. By the way, on both boxes there is a sticker that the company put over something, and on the other one it covers up a little bit of the item number, or the word item. So I don't know what was on here that they had to take off. Does anybody know by chance, or what they covered up? Because that's so weird that it seems like, they had to go through and put these stickers on. I hope it wasn't by hand on God knows how many dolls. So did anybody have these? Okay, and then the other one that I got, as I said, was Beverly Johnson, whose face is really pretty. I mean, in real life and in the doll. So I thought this was a really nice looking doll, and I like the outfit she's in. And again, her hair is huge and blown out like that, but it's just displayed that way. So I may take her out of the box, and if so, I want to see what I could do with that hair. To calm it down a bit. It could even be, a hot boil type thing. Now here's the picture of the real Beverly at the time, and just a beautiful woman. And of course it's kind of a, signed picture here. And it tells you about some of the different things about her. What I thought was interesting is on this one, they tell her height and weight, which at the time was 5'9" and 120 pounds. I bet that's not the case now. People tend to gain weight, so they don't usually stay 120 pounds their whole life. And that's just natural. There's nothing wrong with that. To gain a little bit of weight, it's just natural. So anyway, I think this is a beautiful doll. It has a little fan-like piece to the outfit that's better shown in this picture, what it can do. So yeah, I think these were nice dolls. I don't remember how much they sold for, but maybe, I'm just going to guess, $9.99 or $12.99 maybe. So a little bit more than the average Barbie, that's for sure. Now, I wanted to also show you that the Flower Prince dolls that I had gotten the one before, I now have a second one. This is, and unfortunately his head is very turned to the left there. But this is Flower Prince Lancelot, the dark-haired one of the group of three. If you remember on the back, here's the picture of the three flower princes, or princes, not princesses. They've got the white legs, which is really weird. Let me see if this one is open. No, it's taped, I think, so I'm not going to take him out right now. Yeah, you guys can see him from here. It's the same one I showed you, just with a different color of the top part of his outfit and hair. But they look very similar. I mean, here's the other one, and he's the one that has the blonde hair. So the face looks very similar when you see them up close. But his outfit, of course, is the yellow one. So anyway, I really thought these were just festive. And they are from that company Creata, 1984, Manhattan Beach, California, it says. But made in Hong Kong. So, yeah, those are kind of cool. And they are sort of the... Now, this is what I wanted to show you the most, is these Glamour Secret dolls. There's 3 of the Glamour Secret dolls. These are what started clone collecting for me. And this one is marked, by the way, a price tag from KB Toys, and it looks like it was $7.99 originally. So this is Heather's Secret. There's the blonde, the brunette, and the redhead, just like those male dolls. So to me, these are like the counterparts to those. And they picture them. Remember, on the front of this, there's one like the blonde doll with the blonde prince. So it's just very similar, and they're in the background of the picture on the back. But anyway, this is Heather's Secret, and it is says the doll with the Glamour Secret just for you, 11.5-inch tall. She has a party dress outside and a lacy Merry Widow and panties underneath. Delicately scented lingerie sachet. And she's, I had these dolls. I have them in a box somewhere that I can't find right now. It might be in storage. And I saw these for $9.99 each online from a person in Puerto Rico. So I purchased them. They're all separate auctions. And luckily I got all 3. That's what I was trying to do. So again, we have the blonde. And now I'm going to show you this is the brunette. She's in a purple dress, or at least the bottom half is purple. It says a beautiful gown outside and a lacy teddy underneath. So you get it, and they each have like a flower on the front of their dress, and then also in their hair. So you see that there. By the way, the blonde one, the shoes are still attached. Everything's attached. Same thing with this one. But the redhead, as the shoes, one of the shoes is missing, and they're not attached. So I don't know what happened to that. But the boxes are, again, like the princes. They're very colorful and nicely done, and they tell you about these different ones. Facial care. This is Vanessa's secrets are about facial care, nail care, and hair care. By the way, let's see what Heather's were. Same thing. So it's the same thing for all 3. I didn't know if they were different. And as it shows, by the way, in these pictures, if you take the bottom gown off, they can wear just the top part. The same thing here. So I just thought these were really cool, and their faces are beautiful. They're really kind of a large face. This one, let me see, I think this one was the one that I was going to open today. If I can get it open. These are... it's old material, so it's kind of hard. Let me see if the bottom is... No, the bottom is... That one's taped. Well, I'm not going to open it. I don't want to rip it, and it's not cooperating. So, but this one has obviously been out of the box. She's no longer attached. The sachet is, down from where it was. And like I said, one of the shoes is in there and one is not. Now, this is what her outfit looks like if you take it. So, I love these drawings. By the way, here's the symbol of the company. I don't really remember that company other than the fact that it was on these boxes when I originally bought them. So obviously I didn't keep the boxes back then in the late 80s, but I still have the dolls, and I still have these outfits. They're just beautiful, and like I said, to me they go well with the dolls. Let me get the dark-haired doll back. And the dark-haired prince. So, in other words, if you look at these 2 together, you've got the dark-haired doll, and he's looking at the dark-haired beauty, and they're both in a purple-based outfit. So yeah, I think they were meant to be pairs, like a Barbie and Ken type situation, but in this case, it's Vanessa and Lancelot. So quite a mouthful, Lancelot. And again, also the boxes are very flowery and colorful on both of them. I mean, actually, there's a lot of very intricate flowers on this one, whereas on the female doll box, it's more, cloudy and blurred and fuzzy and soft. I guess that's the word, that's big word, is the flowers are soft. So I don't know if that was trying to somehow make this a little more masculine, but in my opinion, that didn't work. So anyway, I love them regardless, and I think I'm glad the company made them. And I just wonder, did anyone have either of these sets of dolls when you were younger or buy them at some point? Because like I said, I had the female dolls, but I don't remember the male dolls. They might have been there, I just don't remember them. So, but that was many years ago, so very well could have been. So, okay, everybody, have a good week, and I'll talk to you next time when we will talk the queen herself, Barbie. Bye bye.